morning. It's Sunday. It's 8:30 in the morning. I slept in and I love it. Priscilla and Mia are gone. Nobody came in at butt crack of dawn to wake me up, which is great. I don't feel like food right now, so I'm going to do an egg white shake. And speaking of food, we're going to 7 meals today, guys. So hang on your shorts. It's beginning. So I'm going to do a little more than a cup of egg whites. I got this cool option, man. That we ran out of Shakeology. Shit's expensive, as you guys know. It works. Aminos. Coffee flavored aminos from Optimum, which you can actually get these at Costco now. I believe that. This, I put 3 scoops of this in there, and it tastes like a damn latte. By the time I'm done with it. So, here goes a cup of oats, or something like that, because I like lots of carbs. Oh, by the way, T-Volve. So you guys, 1, 2, 3. Wake up. Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Wake up, drink your T-Volve, or drink your T-Volve, take your T-Volve. Here is 1 scoop. Aminos. 2 scoop. And 3. And here's the thing about these egg white shakes, man. Even with all this tasty stuff in it, you gotta have ice. Without ice, stuff just, it's warm and it doesn't taste good. Another side note, I found these really cool non-artificial sweetener BCAAs. They're tasteless. They don't have any taste to them. So if you're putting the stuff in your shakes and not an egg white shake, you don't need to flavor anything. Here you go. From bulksupplements.com. Basically, it says free of sugar, soy, dairy, yeast, gluten, or additives. And it's got your 3 major amino acids for a total of 1,500 milligrams of aminos per scoop, 166 servings per packet. My brother-in-law tried these, said they were great, didn't taste them at all, felt great on them, so I'm going to give them a shot. As we know, everything in our lives has artificial sweeteners in it. Not stevia. Stevia is great. It's a natural sweetener. But Splenda, which is sucralose, is basically a modified chlorine molecule, from what I've been told by a buddy of mine that used to work at Pfizer. And then aspartame basically converts to all sorts of bad stuff in your body. Formaldehyde, specifically, sits in your fat cells, and you basically embalm yourself slowly over the years. It also, from what I've read, destroys the cerebellum. So shit's bad for you, and you don't want to be giving it to your kids by any means, especially if they're still developing. Adults, and try to stay away from it. The sucralose is in all of our protein powders, which is another reason I'm not big on protein powder. So if we can find a way to get around that, that's what we need to do. And real food works pretty good, doesn't it, guys? So I'm going to blend this shake up. We're going to do, actually I got to text John Foster right now. See what the heck's up with doing shoulders. Interestingly enough, I went to create a nice little Facebook plug last night for our supplements, and got denied by Facebook when I went to boost it, because I think it had the word testosterone in it. It said boost your testosterone naturally, and they have the ability to tell me what it says in their sole discretion in their ad policies, what we can and cannot boost based on certain supplements. They call it adult products. So I don't see how T-Volve's an adult product, but apparently it was classified as one. So I don't know if I need to appeal it or try to sneak a video by. I think I'm going to try to sneak a video by and just talk about supplements. And it's really weird, guys. Like, there's so many little nuances to this. And I really want to get the word out there about these subs. So, because the stuff works, and I like things that work. Okay, breakfast. Meal one will be the shake. The egg white shake, not a protein shake. So that's meal one, guys. It's 8:30, so my next meal will need to be at about 10:30, 11 at the very latest. So let's, here's how we're going to track this, because I haven't gotten that whiteboard for the refrigerator yet. We're going to make a little note in the iPhone, and I literally just using the notepad. Meal one, 8:30. And that was John Foster saying, I'll be back in the afternoon. I'm saying, fucker. I'm gonna go do shoulders by myself, damn it. Maybe I'll do arms today, and maybe I'll do arms in the morning, I'll do shoulders later. We'll just double day it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Later. I think, just by the way, for the record, next time with the aminos, the coffee aminos, we're gonna do 2 scoops instead of 3. It's a little coffee-y. 2 scoops. So check it out, man. We got new Body Spartan hoodies. Got the logo on the front and on the back. I'm actually test driving these. I got one from my brand ambassador, Jeremy, which was supposed to be on the table there, and it's missing. It means my wife put them somewhere. They're prototypes, and I'm just kind of seeing how they work. They're thin hoodies, so they're not, I mean, they're warm, but the material's kind of thin. It's kind of cool. They've got these like little thumb holes for those of you that like to put your hands there to stay warm. I don't know, maybe it's more of a girl thing. Anyway, I'm packing up my gym bag. Got my powerlifting shoes on because they work better for my back. Cardio shoes, doing cardio post-workout because my ass slept in this morning. But I'm getting it done. I'm gonna go right now. I'm gonna do arms, and then I'll do shoulders later with John Foster. We'll see how that goes. I gotta pack up some BCAAs. I'm not bringing a protein shake with me. I'm gonna come home and eat right away. I live 2 minutes from the gym. Don't want to be doing lots and lots of protein shakes. So I'm gonna go because this next meal's coming up. Back from the gym, just killed arms, guys. I get kind of like a nasty rage and pump right now. Don't mind that. That just kind of happened. Yeah, I murdered them today, guys. I was in a good mood. I knew when I woke up, I felt like I'd slept really good. I needed to just go. I know John Foster wanted to go later, but my body was like, go now, go now, go now. And I was a little tired getting in there, so I had half one of those Lenny's and Larry's protein cookies, because that egg white shake, when the oats are chopped up like that, it doesn't, I mean, it's carbs, it's still there, but my stomach just churns it through real quick, and it feels like there's nothing in my stomach. So when I started, I had about half of one just to get some solid food in there and stop the shakes from the pre-workout. I was feeling a little overexhausted when I started, but I just had my mind in it, and so part of it too is music that you listen to. I love sticking on Pandora and just putting on like Rob Bailey, and you know, his shit is about as real as it gets, but it mixes in a bunch of other stuff like E.T. and NF, Hollywood Undead, that kind of stuff, and it just starts really pumping in my ears. So I started with straight bar, tricep push downs, and I supersetted that with the same short straight bar bicep curls, and I rounded my shoulders, kept my arms tight, and pulled straight up, just making sure that, you know, this doesn't swing forward and that you keep it right here when you're curling. 30, 30, 20, 20, 20, 20, 18, 16, 18 on the triceps, 16 on the biceps, and then I was down to 14 or 15 and 12 on the biceps at the end. From there, let's see, I went over, I stayed on the same cable. I pulled up a bench, flat bench to the bottom of the cable, put the cable up about medium height, and I laid down on the bench and pulled straight down. It actually was a wider grip, pulled straight down on my head that way. Amazing bicep exercise, guys. It really, I mean, you can feel the contraction if you keep your arm, your upper arm motionless, like very statuesque. You keep that motionless and you just use your elbow as the lever. You're gonna feel a huge pump in the biceps. But I ended up doing standing cable extensions, overhead cable extensions, and I would start and I would split them at the top for as many as I could get, and then I'd have to bring my hands together, try to keep the elbows in, and bang them out. And, you know, I'm sure guys are going to talk about my form again, but I'm feeling like I get a way better pump if I come down all the way, and I can't even get my arms on my head right now, and I only extend to about here, and I got this small partial range of motion. For me, it works. You know, you hear guys just pro bodybuilders all the time. It's like two of my favorites guys, Jason Huh and CT Fletcher. You know, they talk about people bagging on their shit fuck form, as he calls it. But it works. It's all about constant tension. And I'm not saying to do it all the time, but I'm saying when it feels right and you've got this crazy pump going, if you can feel the tricep or the muscle under tension and it feels like it's really drilling that muscle, then man, by all means, do it. So again, I did sets of 20. I did 2 sets of 20 for each. And then I went a set of 18 for each, a set of 16 for each, and a set of 12 for each, for a total of 5 sets there. I wanted to go to the Smith machine, but it was taken, so I ended up improvising, and I did standard single arm overhead extensions, and I supersetted that with incline biceps curls, simultaneously curling them up. We did, I keep saying we like there was more than one person, but it was just me. Did 20, 20, 20, 20, and then we cranked the weight up a little, I cranked the weight up a little bit, and I brought it down to 16 and 16, cranked it up again, did 12 and 12, 12 and 12. So 5 sets total there. When I was done, let's see, I went back to the cables, and I did, I mentioned this before, I borrowed this from Jason Huh. Speaking of Jason Huh, please forgive me for borrowing your stuff, bud, but it's awesome. So, gotta give credit where credit's due. Lean your back against the cable post, bring a single arm rope around, tuck your tricep or your arm underneath your lower pec, and literally just, you have to look this direction or you're gonna bang with the rope. So look the opposite way or else you bang with the rope, and just extend straight out like this. Good form, solid form on these, and you should feel your triceps just fry. I did 4 sets there, and it was 20. Oh gosh, no, sorry guys. I did 6 sets there. It was 20 on each. Oh, I supersetted with reverse curls, cable reverse curls. So 20 each arm, 20 reverse curls, 20 each arm, 20 reverse curls. I did that for 6 sets, and I slowly dropped down until I got to about 12 to 14 reps on the last one. After that, I still wasn't done because I was feeling like I was on fire, so I went over, I was looking for something else. I wanted to do close grip triceps, bench of some sort, but everything was taken. It was starting to get busy. I ended up doing dips, free weight dips, supersetted that with hammer curls, simultaneous hammer curls. And the dips, you know, if there's many ways to do them, I let my feet hang directly below me. I cross my legs and just let them hang loose. And almost bring them in front of me just ever so slightly so that they're in line with my head. And if you flare your elbows, you're gonna work your chest muscles. If you keep your elbows in tight and just lean forward a little bit, you're gonna put way more strain on the triceps. And this is where that mind muscle connection comes in, guys, because you know you can bang them out, or you can go down slow and contract the triceps. Really focus on contracting the triceps to move your body up and down, and that's what I did. I only got 3 sets out of this because I was super fried, but the pump was feeling so good. Everything was a set of 20, and I supersetted with hammer curls. And this, you know, the form's getting better. I ended up doing 20 with 25s, and then I did a set at 30. Oh man, no. I did 4 sets. So set of 20 dips, 25-pound dumbbells for 20 hammer curls, 20 dips, 30-pound dumbbells for 20 reps on hammer curls, 20 dips. And I tried the 30s again, and I blew out at like 12, and I grabbed the 17.5s and finished up. And then I only got 15 dips on the last set, and I grabbed the 25-pound dumbbells again and knocked out, I think, 15 hammer curls, and that's when I completely failed. Like, that was the point. I said, okay, my arms have a raging pump, I'm done. I'm gonna go home. You gotta know when to stop too. I mean, you can never do enough, in my opinion, if you sleep and eat enough, but that was the point where I'm like, I got a great fucking pump.
I worked as hard as I could today. Yeah, I could have dropped and done, 5 more reps with lighter weight, but I didn't feel like it was necessary. As you saw, I can like barely put my arms over my head. So everything feels good. I'm gonna go eat. I gotta make some breakfast. Probably gonna do those protein pancakes and eggs. And then I gotta go work on some stuff for the supplements. I need to bust out a video. I got this really cool idea I wanna try. I'm gonna pull the black background, the black backdrop down in the office. And it's this stuff called gaff paper. And it's a smooth black paper. And it's called crushing the blacks. When you put it into post in your video editor, you can move the blacks, and so it kind of crushes out all the texture. It just looks like a solid black background. You've seen it in the Genesis ads. It's really cool. But I'm going to roll it all the way to the ground. I'm going to line up some supplements, and I got this slider. It's this really cool piece of equipment. It's about this long, and it's 2 bars, and you set the camera on it, and you can slide it really smoothly across and stay focused on your subject. So I think I'm going to line up like a pyramid of the supplements and just do a slow slide across it, just for some cool effects we've never tried. I think it'll have some high production value, and people will have a chance to actually see the bottles instead of like a graphic just in a picture. I think it'd be kind of neat. So we really want to get the word out there, and we're excited. They're live on the site. We're doing free shipping. So if you're in the continental United States, free shipping to you guys. Enjoy them, man. They're awesome. Somebody asked me why they're so expensive, and I'm like, supplements cost money. I wish I could offer them to you guys for 20 bucks, but that just, I'd be eating it at that point. You want a product that works, you got to pay for it, and that's just the way it is. Supplements cost money, and good stuff costs money. You look around, man. I think our prices are really comparable to what's out there. I think you guys will like them. We got a cool discount. It's giving you 5% off if you buy 1 bottle. Right now, 2 bottles is 10%, 3 bottles is 15%, and 4 bottles, if you buy 4, you get 20% off. So that's a pretty smoking deal if you ask me. Plus free shipping. I mean, you guys are winning in the end. So I gotta go eat before I lose my pump. I gotta deliver those nutrients. Going back to your shoulders later.
Yep. Okay, I'm down in the studio here. On the other side of me are the supplements lined up with the black backdrop. It's kind of cool little effect, man. It's a slider, and if you see that, it kind of got that really cool pro effect where objects just kind of slide in and out frame like that. So we're gonna try that with the supplements. See how that works. For all you cinematographers out there, you guys need a slider for sure because it's damn cool. Just fun stuff we do here. We play. And that, my friends, is how it's done. Let's go edit this stuff. Back from the gym just now. I'm running way late because I ended up doing cardio for a good 20 minutes. It's 10:30, so I'm behind on my meals a little bit here, guys. I'm cooking up some fajita stuff. If I eat now, it means it's going to be like a 12:30 a.m. final dinner before bed, which sucks, but I'm probably going to be up anyway because I'm wired off pre-workout. This is what I'm making. Hello. Tracking. Focus. So this has got per serving, and there are varied servings in here. Cool. Doesn't tell you how many. About 5 ounces of this stuff is 2.5 grams of fat, 6 grams of carbs, and 15 grams of protein. So guys, I guarantee that all the fat and carbs are in this piece of crap right here, which is the sauce. And I'm telling you right now, by looking at the ingredients, sugar is high on the list. So that's probably where a little bit of carbs and fats are coming from. Amazingly though, there isn't that much. 15 grams of protein. I'm gonna end up heating up some tortillas, making some yummy old fajitas out of this stuff. I had to turn up the heat a little bit on that. Let's go this way. That way I can cook and talk to you guys. So I'm gonna end up making some fajitas out of this, using tortillas and stuff, and chowing as quickly as humanly possible. So here's what the workout was today. We started with anterior delts. And for those of you that don't know what that is your front delts. And Mr. John Foster hadn't done hammer strength shoulders in a while, so he said, okay, let's start with the shoulder press. And we did some really weird shit, we did 20 reps to start with a plate. And then 2 plates. I ended up doing, or John did 30. I did 20. I'm like, 30's a lot, bro. And then I went to 275, or well, not 275, sorry, 2 1/4. Banged out another 20. 3 plates. We got 14 or 15. And, you know, John's matching me rep for rep everything. And I put on 3 1/4, and John looks at me, he's like, "Oh, okay, bro, you gonna be a puss, or are you just gonna put 4 plates on?" So, you know, challenge accepted. I put on 4 plates. I think I only got 6 or 7. Maybe I got 8. I don't know. I don't remember. And then we drop set it. I stripped 2 off for 16 additional reps with no rest, as long as it took us to pull the plates for me to sit back down. Of course, John had to up me and do 4 more than me. His anteriors are so strong. We went over the cables, did between the legs, front raises, and this forearm's starting to heal. So what I'm doing is using the wrist wrap on this arm here, and I'm cranking it real tight. And I'm not holding with my index or my middle finger. I'm holding with every finger except this one. So when I'm lifting, it kind of looks like I'm flipping you off, because this is the finger that's attached to this extensor right here. Anyway, so we did we did 20, 20, 18, 16, and 12 there. So that's five sets there. And then we went over and we did, he wanted to do rear delts first. So we did bent over, rear delt flies. And I bent way the hell over, guys. Flared my elbows and really focused on those rear delts. Set to 20 the whole time there. We did 5 sets of 20. I didn't go above 30 pounds. Sorry, guys, I gotta learn how to. So cook the chicken for 2 minutes and then turn it down to medium and cook it for a minute. Okay. Which means I gotta get my skillet out here in a minute. After that, for additional rear delt stuff, we went over and we tried a bunch of different things. We tried some close grip lat pulls flaring. We tried some wide grip lat pulls flaring. We just couldn't quite get it right. I just didn't feel it. So I ended up doing these face pulls where we would pull to the chest for 20 and then pull up high for 20. And the trick, guys, is always just to have those elbows flared. And you can really feel it right in the rear delt area. I mean, like, brutal in the rear delts. And of course, after that, we had to do sides. So we did one of my favorites, wide grip barbell rows on the Smith machine. And it's really important, guys, when you do this to keep the traps down. A lot of guys will do this. You want to keep the traps down and pull with the side delts. It's funny when I do that, you can see my good side delt there, and you can see my flat, torn side delt where it's all raveled down there. It's crazy. Imagine if this one was looking the same. Anyway, 20 with a 35, 18 with a 35, 16 with the 45, 14 with the 45, 18, 20, 18, 16, 14, 12 with the 45. So we ended up doing 5 sets there. I had to remember that. Still hot. Real hot. Dang. And after that, I went to side raises. Another favorite one of mine. Legitimately, guys, one of the best exercises for your side delts, guys. And these were sets of 20 as well. I did 4 sets of 20. Second workout today, I was freaking fried. Hang on, I threw this away. And again, I've got to use that wrist wrap in there to make everything work. And I used the 25s for 20, 30s for 20, 35s for like 16. Then I dropped it, grabbed the 25s for the last 4, and I got 14 with the 35s on the last set, and did the other 6 with the 25s. And again, guys, yeah, hacking up a lung here. When you're doing these, I just like to sit seated so I can't cheat. And when you raise your arms, you know, no swinging. It's elbows high, you know, never forearms above your elbows. And when you bring it down, I don't go all the way down because that releases the tension. I stop right about there and go right back up. So it's this motion right here that you're seeing. And I stop there. And if you try that, if you kill the momentum right about here, instead of going all the way down, I guarantee you guys, you're going to be screwed. So I did 4 sets of that, did 20 minutes of cardio.
It's now 10:39. I gotta eat, guys, so I'm gonna heat up these fajitas, the tortillas, get to work, and then I might even check in at 12:30 or 9 or whatever. All right. Of course, forgot to mention, this is actually meal 6. I've had no protein shakes today whatsoever. 10:40 at night, so meal 7 will be the one I'm eating in the AM. Told you I'm making 7 meals a day. It always seems like there's one more thing I want to talk to you guys about that I forget. Some of my tortillas are heating up here. I'm going to talk to you about it because it reminded me I need to take my T-Volve right now. Hello. Focus. Here's 3. Going down the hatch. Oh, whatever. You can't see them. There's 3. Got an interesting comment today that I like to address about supplements because I posted a cool little video ad for the supplements that I thought was really cool and motivating. That's what we try to do. We try to motivate here. Gotta have a plate to eat. Got a comment, some guy. Actually, where's my phone? Hang on. Let me just find this comment here. Oh, you know what? I deleted it because I don't want that shit on Body Spartan's Facebook page. It's just, it ain't cool. So I delete that stuff. Crap, man. I kind of wish I'd saved it. It was basically like, hey, great marketing, you piece of shit. Way to sell supplements that don't work. You have to be on steroids to do anything that you do and pay the people that are in that video to say what they say. And I'm like, okay, well, cool, man. And like I say, guys, I always smoke people out that talk shit just so I know who I'm dealing with and decide if it's actually worth the time to address it and try to turn them to the good side, It's like they're Darth Vader and I'm fucking... I don't know. I always thought Han Solo was cooler than Luke, but whatever. I'm like trying to turn them to see the light, and these 2 guys that were talking shit, it just wasn't worth my time. It's always people that, I hate to judge a book by its cover, but you can tell the amount of effort that they've put into their fitness journey is like minimal. And they're probably really frustrated with the results because they've followed everything that they've seen on the internet. It doesn't work. And they've either half-assed it or just haven't been dedicated to a program for the entire 12 weeks. Probably missed meals. Probably their nutrition either wasn't done right or they didn't stick to it. I mean, guys, I've been in this for 22 years. You can, I hate to judge a book by its cover, but I could probably tell you guys in the gym who eats what and who does what and how many times a day they eat. And I can tell you after 6 months of seeing the same person not change, I know that they're doing the same thing. And this is kind of what I was assuming was happening with these guys. And so let me just kind of address that. There is no magic pill, guys. The supplements we sell are not going to change your life. It's not going to be like, oh, I take your T-Volve test booster and suddenly I'm a fucking monster. Nah, it's not like that, guys. Or I take your Cyphos and I'm going to be vascular instantly. No, they are an addition. They are an edge to what you're already doing. Everything works in synergy, so you have to have your meals right. You have to have your consistency right. You have to have your cardio right. And then when you add the supplements in, they give you that extra boost that you need to get you through that plateau. And yeah, it's way easier to hang on to muscle when you have elevated testosterone levels, which is why we made the test booster in the first place. High natural levels are really, really good. You sleep better, you grow more, you maintain more muscle mass. It's healthy. The main ingredients in what we have are tribulus. It's a natural herb, guys, and it works. It really works. I've been giving supplements to guys for free for them to just test drive and say, hey, honestly, tell me what you think. I don't want you to blow smoke up my ass. Tell me what you think. And guys are like, dude, this shit's fucking awesome. I've been using it for 2 weeks. I can feel it. I love it. I'm breaking strength records. It's legit. But these guys are also eating right. And these guys are also sticking to their program. And these guys don't miss a day. So when you do it all in conjunction, it works. And the Cyphos gets you a great pump if you're chasing the pump. If you're not, it's not going to do much. It's going to help you get vascular over time. It's not going to be 24, 48 hours, you're suddenly a freaking vascular, ripped, crazy-ass monster. I got to take a bite of this food because, fuck, it's 10:46. That's good. Yeah, messy. So, take it with a grain of salt. We offer stuff that works. And I'm sorry that the guys that posted that were bitter about something. But, everybody's got a right to say what they want to say. And if you use our supplements and you sit around and you continue to eat the shit food that you already eat, you don't dial in your nutrition, you work out the same way you've been working out forever, yeah, it's not going to work. It's not going to do shit for you. But if you're on a program and you're changing shit up every week and you're dialed your nutrition in, especially if you're on keto, helps you stay anabolic and not catabolic, shit's going to work. So that's what I'm saying. It's not required, but it definitely gives you an edge. And it's all about having the edge. People don't want average. They want to be above average. I don't ever remember any motherfucker's tombstone that said, I lived an average life and I was really happy about being average. There were things I had planned to do in my life. I didn't do them, but it's cool. Because I'll do them in the next life. I don't remember a tombstone ever saying that. Fuck average. And yes, C.T. Fletcher says that. But he's so fucking right. Fuck average. Who the fuck wants to be average? I don't want to be average. I don't want to be mediocre. And I'm sure you guys, if you're watching this, you share my drive and my ambition. People want superhuman. They want to see the unattainable attained by any means possible. Why the fuck do you think people watch UFC? Fucking Brock just fought. What do you think he's such a draw? Because he's superhuman, man. Guy's got a head as big as a fucking... I don't know. What's this big? It's made of fucking steel. They want to see that. He's a draw. Suspended disbelief. We call it. It's like when you watch a movie. You know it ain't real. Well, the Brock shit's as real as it gets. Like wrestling, man. We know the outcome. But we come pay the ticket to see the superhuman. To see what looks impossible. And you're not sure if it's real or not. Or did that really hurt? That shit ain't average. Fuck average, guys. When you were a kid, did you ever say, oh, that sound, by the way, that's my dogs. The pitter-patter of little chihuahua feet. When you were a kid, I don't remember any kid just dreaming and going, someday I want to be average. Fuck no. As a kid, you were like, I want to be president of the United States. I want to be an astronaut. I want to go to the moon. I want to travel the world. I want to be the fastest sprinter there is. I want to be in the NBA. Are any of those dreams not average? No. How many astronauts are there in the fucking world? Like 14? Those are far from average ambitions and goals. Don't settle for average. It doesn't mean you have to buy my supplements. It doesn't mean that you have to be the biggest guy in the gym, the strongest guy in the gym. It doesn't mean that you have to be a bodybuilder, a CrossFitter, a power lifter. Do what makes you happy. Whatever it is that you want to do, chase that dream. If you've dreamed of writing a book, write a book. Be a New York Times bestseller. If you're going to be a teacher, be the best one out there, because they are few and far in between. Most teachers, I find this day that they start with an ambition and then you know, the worst paid people in the United States. And they have our future in our hands. Whatever you do, be the best at it. Try to. Really be the best you can be, you know? Set that bar so high that even you're like, fuck, that is a high-ass bar. But I'm going to make it. I got dreams. I'm not going to tell you guys what they are. Those are kind of personal and private. But just know that they're bigger than me right now. Got a lot of plans. And just because a couple of guys think that supplements don't work, doesn't mean I care. That's what I call a wooden roadblock. Guys like you and me, we're fucking bulldozers. We just plow through that shit and keep going. Lay waste to it. Fuck it. Be ambitious. Seize every moment. Don't waste a moment. Alright, I'm spilling my food everywhere. I'm off my soapbox. Talk to you guys in a bit. You know, there's just those like good lighting areas in the house. You gotta kind of like them because, like, I don't know. Haven't checked body fat in a while. Calipers are here, but the wife's not here. So I like to kind of just be comfortable with myself. There's a mirror over there. There's even better lighting in the kitchen, but I don't want to blow it out. But, you know, every now and then you just gotta, like, do the check-in, find the good lighting, and be like, oh, okay, I look good for the sake of my own personal self-confidence. That is what we do, peeps. Yeah, I'll see the time. In case you can't, I'll just go ahead and show you. Yeah. Right? Shrimp and salad. No carbs. Eat and then hopefully sleep because I'm wired off my second round of pre-workout. I may have to go against my own preaching and turn the TV on to lull me to sleep. It tends to make my brain turn to jello and actually puts me to sleep. 7 meals. Check. See you tomorrow. Monday, mid-morning. It's 11:06, time for meal 2. This morning I chowed down some egg whites and oatmeal. I'm okay. I had 7 egg whites, 1 whole egg, oatmeal with a little bit of coconut sugar. Did about 1.25 cups of oats. This is going to be meal 2. It's now 11:06. I actually don't know what I'm going to make. I'm thinking probably use some of those fajitas that I made last night. They were really, really good. So I'm going to bust that out, have a couple, get right back to work. I'm trying to get caught up here. Everything's going real good, guys. I'm excited. Sore as all heck today. That double workout yesterday crushed me. We're doing today. We got back today, or maybe calves and traps. I really need to hit those calves hard, so maybe I'll forego back because the lats, they're doing okay, guys. They get the job done. If I'm going to forego anything to build something else, it's going to be back because I'm okay with my back. My calves got to be brought up. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Let's see if we get a video tonight. May do a double day. I may go do calves now and do another one with John Foster later on around the 7 o'clock hour. Maybe I don't know. I really want to get that GoPro out, man, and try that and strap it to my chest and just get a different angle. See how those things go. I don't know. That's it, guys. How's your week? It's Monday. I'm getting excited. Priscilla and Mia will be back Wednesday. We'll be back Wednesday. And we can finally test some body fat. Oh, I got to hop on the scale. Let me eat this meal. We'll go upstairs. We'll hop on the scale. I totally forgot about that. I'm thinking I probably dropped a little bit more weight. My guess on me 268 is what I'm thinking because I've been hammering the cardio, guys. As you can see, I'm getting a little bit leaner here. Things are
Things are getting better. And that's pretty cool because I know I'm putting on muscle mass. I'm feeling like I'm getting bigger overall. There was a lot of body fat to lose, guys. I really took advantage of the last bulking cycle. So that's what I'm working on there. Another cool piece of information. My 14th anniversary is coming up next Wednesday. And I have booked us a trip the following day to go to Vegas. And guess what? I'm bringing this little bitch of a camera with us so we can write this whole fucking thing off. So this whole Vegas trip is going to be a write-off. And what we're gonna do is we are flying out to Vegas. We will be landing, I think, about 1 o'clock in Vegas on Thursday. So if y'all fuckers want to come say hi, we'll be at the airport in Vegas about 1 o'clock-ish on Thursday. Look for the big white guy with dreadlocks and the big old beard. Come say hi. We'll be happy to say hi to you guys. We're hopping in our car. You get a killer rental. We just got like the Chrysler 300, just something to get us to and from to the gym. We're going to stay at the Bellagio. We got a Fountain View suite up there. I made sure I paid top dollar because it's the anniversary. I wanted to have the fountains in front of us. We're probably going to go see the Cirque du Soleil shows. I heard the Zumanity one's pretty good, where everybody's like naked, so that should be kind of cool. I'll buy tickets now, and I think it's the only time guys can get away with saying, "Hey babe, do you want to go see a bunch of naked people on stage?" And they're like, "Yeah, it's totally cool because you're not throwing ones at them." So we're staying through Saturday mid-afternoon. I think our flight leaves like 3 o'clock. So we got Thursday night's gonna be chill, sit by the pool. I'm bringing the laptop so I can do a little work. Friday, we might get a little nuts. Just saying, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So we'll be there, and we'll be celebrating the 14th anniversary. So I gotta find some clothes that fit in the meantime, because right now all my shit is gym clothes, and I don't think they'll let me wear one of my stringer hoodies into the club. All right, I gotta eat. All right, peeps, here we go. It's time to weigh in. Same shorts I've been wearing. Pulled my phone out of my pocket so it wouldn't add anything to it. And we are clocking in at 274 and a half. This is, guys, this is why it is so incredibly important to do your body fat, man. It's like, you have to, or else you've got no idea what's going on. So last week I was down at 271. Now I'm back up at 274 and a half. You know, it's just like, let's do this. Take off my shorts. My boxer briefs here. Let's see how much of a difference that makes. Start wearing my boxer briefs from now on like I should. So, you know, didn't make any difference. So it's still the same. Again, this is why it is super important to make sure that your body fat's tested. If it's not, you're just, you're all over the map. So I feel leaner, I feel bigger. I think things are going in the right direction for me. But when Priscilla gets back on Wednesday, we will do the body fat testing then. So we've gone down, we've gone up. Let's see what happens. So I'm at the computer and I literally fell asleep in my chair. So I think I'm just going to take a moment and go, I'm burned out. I've been working way too much lately. These double days got me. Got another hour and a half before I got to eat again. I need some vitamin D. Best thing I can do is go get out in the sun. I ain't been in the sun in days. I'm white as a ghost. Hanging out here in my freaking boxer briefs on my backyard. I'm about to like lay down, catch a mad tan, and enjoy a little sunshine. Sorry, neighbors. I don't think they can see me, but I don't really care. So I'm out for at least an hour. I'll be checking in on customer service when I'm done. I'm just gonna literally chill in the sun here for a bit. All right. I think we're pushing 3:30-ish. Oh, it might be almost close to 4 o'clock now. Guys, that nap I took outside was amazing. I literally laid down. We got a big rug on the back deck. I laid down face up for 20 minutes, hit the timer, put on some like reggae music, flipped over, got the back for 20 minutes, and I gotta be honest, man, I feel so refreshed, recharged. Like the sunlight's key, guys. If you're not getting sunlight, you're subject to depression. You don't get vitamin D. You're not as creative as you could be, and you feel trapped. So I kind of had forgotten about that. I haven't been outside in the sun except to like drive to the gym and back, and when I walk through the parking lot, that's basically it. I think I'm gonna start doing this on a daily basis because it feels freaking good. I went upstairs. I was sweaty as all hell too, man. I was like pouring sweat. I just sat down on the chair,
Still hanging on my boxer briefs. Literally work from home in my pajamas. It's great. But I went right to work. I started finishing up the BTS video for Saturday with our chest workout in it. And, plugging away at that, did some customer service. I got hoodies to ship out still. We got the SKU thing finally figured out while I was out there snoozing, so I get to do that today. A lot of good stuff, guys. It helped a ton. So I'm making a meal. I got 10 ounces of ground beef cooking up. I'm going to dump some spaghetti sauce in that, some basil, Italian seasoning, probably some additional oregano because I just like extra taste in that stuff. And I will probably have about 50 grams of carbs and at least 50 grams of protein with this. Pound it. And then that'll be meal, let's see, 1, 2, 3, that'll be 4? What did we have today? We had eggs and oatmeal. We had fajitas. We had an egg white shake. What else do we have? We had something else. Man, this meal 4? At 3, so that'll put us at 6 o'clock for meal, or 5:30 for meal 4. Meal 5, workout, meal 6. Yeah, it might be about right. So we're right on track, guys. So 7 meals goes down easy tonight. I like how I closed my eyes. I was thinking real hard. Okay, so I'm going to go cook, and then we're getting right back to work. Whew. So done packing hoodies. Got a little music on in the background here. Been playing reggae all night. Got them all squared away. Got to jump in tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. and go grab all the stuff that came from a manufacturer directly because he sent it to me instead of the warehouse. So I get to pack all that shit up again. But it's cool. At least I'm going to pull some apparel for shots. We need to get shots of the shorts, the new shirts, the stringers, all that stuff. So I'll pull that stuff out. We'll be really excited to get that on there. Hoodies will ship down tomorrow to the warehouse. Take a couple days to get there and then a couple days to unpack. What else is cracking? Oh, I went to the gym, guys. I crushed it. 5 sets of bent over rows, 20, 18, same pyramid I've been doing down to 12. Ran over to lat pull downs. Same pyramid. I did 6 sets, 20 down to 8. Sorry, man. Asthma is killing me, guys, with this high pollen in this area. Close grip, cable row, seated. Same rep scheme, 20 down to 8. And we were going real heavy at the end, guys. And this is one of those ones where I'm real strict about it. I'm here, pin the shoulders back, and I pull straight in right here, and that's it, guys. This is my movement. I don't stretch all the way out unless I'm purposely doing it, because I want to avoid that pull. If I'm gonna do it, I stretch in here, and then I start pulling with my lats. Like you have to really have that mind muscle connection in place for this. You stretch way out, you start pulling as you move back, and you'll feel a killer stretch. It's up to you if you want to do it that way. Just don't swing it, man. So I did that. I ran over to the hammer strength lat pull down. I did 4 sets over there. I did 12 reps each time. Kept it at 2 plates on each side. And I would superset with straight arm pull downs. And I did 20, 16, 14, 12, 12 is what I ended up doing because I was getting exhausted. Called it a day right there. Missed cardio because I had to come back here and pack up these hoodies. Not much of an excuse, really. I got to get up tomorrow and do AM cardio. So I'm still getting it in, guys. I'm still hitting it 4 or 5 days a week. So things are good. Let's see. What else is on tap for tonight? This is coming up on meal 7. I'm already hungry. This is how fast it happens. I'm hungry already, We did it last night and my body's expecting it, and it's not even 11, dude. So I'm here. I did an egg white shake. I did some leftover tri-tip mixed with some shrimp and some pasta. And I think I'm gonna go back. I'm craving some pancakes, man. So I think I'm gonna make those Kodiak cakes and have some eggs and call it a night, man. And that'll be 7 meals plus the whey protein shake, which I don't count. So that's my 7. Wasn't even a struggle for me today. It just tells me that my body needs the glycogen and that protein. I think that's it, guys. Nothing exciting happened here today. Yeah, looking forward to that Vegas trip. I can't wait. Really, really excited about that, guys. So it'd be nice to get away. I will be available. I will be checking in, but on Friday night, don't expect anything from me. All right, y'all. Good night.